we get into this video, I'd like to thank Michael Armenta. Please let me know if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but yeah, this is the guy who inspired me to make this video, so yeah.
Let's go!
The Pizza Time Theater in Arlington, Texas opened in October of 1980 and was the very first Pizza Time Theater in Texas. And it was also the 16th Pizza Time Theater to ever open. Arlington, Texas had a big celebration at the grand opening, and also a surprise appearance of Nolan Bushnell, the creator of Chuck E. Cheese. And also, Arlington, Texas was the first Chuck E. Cheese's Pizza Time Theater to open with a balcony stage. The location also opened with Madame Oink as their guest star. They also tested out new things like a cheese crawl underneath the stage, and also a new concept called Munch's Magical Madhouse, a little room underneath the Warblets. There was also a play area behind the balcony stage. It was also a prototype version of what would later become Chucky's Play-in Place. Arlington also had a very unique Fantasy Forest arcade room, which having decorations all around the walls. And this is what their play area looked like. Arlington's Cabaret originally opened with Dolly Dimples, but had an extremely unique lounge opening with the prototype Beagles animatronics, which look really different from what they would later become. In 1982, Dolly Dimples was replaced with the King animatronic. Also, in 1984, they would have Helen Henny as their permanent guest star, as well as all the other locations. Arlington would also receive a minor remodel in 1986 when PTT and Showbiz Pizza Place merged, updating the exterior sign. 1 year later, in 1987, Arlington would test out a new concept called Surprises, which were little everyday objects that made as animatronics that would pop out at you or whisper little compliments to you and everything. It was overall a pretty cool concept. I really like it. And the only photo we have of one of these animatronics is this singing flower box. Video wall was also made, as well as a bubble machine and a new concept which had the showroom look like a little small western town. There is almost no documentation on this concept, so it is unknown if they had it installed in the location. On February 1st, 1987, Arlington would be the very first location to install the rocker stage, a stage made to look like a house, and was also the first stage concept that had the characters with full bodies, except for Munch and Pasquale, who were in windowsills. The Warblets stage being completely removed. And also an entrance would open up on the right side of the stage to the play area, which was pretty cool. 2 months after the stage was installed, a new test idea would be programmed to where the Chucky animatronic would be completely removed and a walk-around character costume would be out performing, as seen in this photo here, where you could see a prototype Chuck walk-around costume. In the late 1980s, Arlington would receive the 1988 remodel seen in this footage here. In this remodel, they added windows to the showroom walls, also adding checkers above the walls. And also around this time, the King animatronic would be removed. And where the King used to stand, there is now a fire siren thing. I have no idea what that is, but yeah. And they would also add newer art on the walls, like the record posters. And they would also remove their Pizza Time Theater logo, replacing it with a Showbiz Pizza Time Inc. logo. Also around this time, Arlington would make a special area in the restaurant into Chuck E. Cheese's University. And also, a full Rock-afire explosion show was placed in the room to teach technicians how to work on the animatronics. And also in 1996, the room was also used to program the Awesome Adventure Machine, an early prototype of the Studio C we all know and love. Sometime between 1993 and 1995, Helen's original cosmetics was replaced with the 90s Helen cosmetics. Also, in 1997, Arlington removed the rocker stage and replaced it with the now iconic 2 stage. Play area was also removed, and the stage was put into the former space to help create more dining room area. In 2003, Arlington was chosen along with other Dallas locations to test out a new Avenger Chuck configuration of the sign. Arlington's exterior was also updated with brown checkers, along with updating the interior, including a full Phase 4 remodel, including the booths, new artwork, which in this photo shows off their Warhol pieces, also along with painting some of the walls purple. And also the original showroom walls were removed. In 2019, Arlington got parts from Irving's 1 stage, which was removed when they got their 2.0 remodel. In October of 2022, Arlington began the 2.0 remodel, which completely removed the animatronics, replacing it with a dance floor and video wall. And finally, on March 17th, 2024, the Arlington, Texas would shut down due to unknown reasons. It's very sad this location shut down because it has a very long story of history. And that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.